Chat. Shall we continue? We have made the playoffs in 3 of the last 4 years. We have had a first-round heartbreak, a Stanley Cup heartbreak, a second-round heartbreak. Shall we lose in the 3rd round this year? We have lost some players, because of course we have. Hopefully Ekman can keep up that pace. He's on his redemption tour after screwing up in the playoffs. The big question this year, can Lawrence Legacy actually get the job done on the first line with his 97 offensive awareness? Again, the only reason we have him there is so that this defense can stay, because it would have to be Saprikanlia or Zagrapin who goes away. So I am hoping, which is maybe possibly this will work. I'm nervous about having Bayer Ekman on the second line, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Funny enough, I found the streamer they were playing the show last year, right? So really quickly, a look at the new boys. It is our go-to, our tradition to look at the newbies on the team, and we start off with a guy who we haven't really gotten a look at yet. He's done a great job in the playoffs so far. It is Orlando Talixon. Walter Gretzky passed away. That is unfortunate. I didn't know he was in poor health. I know he was up there in age, but I didn't know he was in poor health. I was gonna say the most recent thing I heard about him was like super early this year when he got fucking robbed, basically. Orlando Talixon, though. And again, only because there's no great way to transition out of talking about something like that into focusing on a video game again. But that is very unfortunate. I don't remember. We did look at Jose Falk. We definitely did. Anyway, good old Jose Falk. Beautiful boy. Beautiful man. To lead us to victory. On the right, we have had Brady Boyce on this team before. Guys, you know what I just realized? It was a hell of a night to be wearing this, huh? It was a hell of a night to be wearing this. I think the hockey world stands with one Wayne Gretzky tonight, though. God damn, that is a very unfortunate coincidence. Brady Boyce. Solid beard for one Brady Boyce. Solid. He looks like he'd belong on the Goon squad. He looks like he would. And then the defense. There is only one new boy. Is he going to be the best boy? Old Double L. Lawrence Legacy. Look at this man. Oh my God. He's perfect. He is perfect. Lawrence Legacy, welcome to the team. It is nice to have you here. He's a perfect addition. And then in goal, of course, Jukka Rantanen. We saw him last year, however, to Mr. Rantanen, it is time for you to get your starter mask. Again, you'd think this would be the starter mask, Olomouc. And maybe it should be. But we are going to give our boy the starter mask of Iserlohn. It's beautiful. That's one tough cock. Not going to worry about the pads, of course. And then, of course, our new backup goaltender. He's back once more. It is Billy Bird. Billy Bird. Who is not bald. And is a rather generic white dude. Fair enough. The team mask to Olomouc. There we go. Our boys are ready. Our team is ready. The past 2 years, we thought we might be due for a decline. And instead, we've made the Cup Finals. We made it to the second round. It is our second redemption tour, is what it is. Hope for the best now moving forward. I'll let that scout out wherever the hell he's supposed to go to. Again, in terms of the overall ratings this season, it is same as last year, 87, 97, 80. And for the Coyotes, whose home jersey is apparently their 2007 jersey? What? Huh? What? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. How the hell did that even happen? How the hell did that even happen? There it is again. 89, 83, and an 85, just to show you how we compare. Glitch from the new patch. Oh, it's, I mean, they added more jerseys in with the patch, so perfect timing. Really quickly as well, the record book, because I know people are always interested at the start of a new season. Again, I think we showed the NHL record book. But again, heading into this season, Joe Thornton, David Pastrnak, and Connor McDavid are now in the top 5 in terms of most games played. Top goalie games played, Carter Hart, Connor Hellebuyck, Vasilevsky, Brodeur, and Lundqvist. Most goals, obviously, Ovi's way up there, but Malkin, McDavid, and Matthews also finished in the top 5. For the points, McDavid is now second all-time. Ovi was in 5th. Of course, both of them are now retired, well retired. For the assists, Connor McDavid broke into 3rd all-time. It's only 13 behind Ron Francis. Most wins, Carter Hart finished 3rd, tied for 2nd, actually, with Patrick Law. You had Fleury up there as well. And then the most shutouts, nobody broke in there into the top 5 there. For the most goals, 50-goal seasons, Ovi with 12. Jake Carpenter, who we could have had once upon a time, is in 4th. He's still active. And most 100-point seasons, Connor McDavid is tied for 2nd with Mario Lemieux. And in terms of our lovely team here with Trinidad and Tobago, of course, all-time, it's Joe Byer for basically everything, except for penalty minutes, which is still Brian McGrattan. And Bobby Peters, of course, is there for the wins and the shutout record. It's a shame we could not hold on to one Bobby Peters. It's regular season record. Bottom right, of course, Jaden Winkler's not cut off, but most shutouts in the season was Bobby Peters. Cody Gregor set the most penalty minutes record. Joe Byer, of course, 73 goals in the season, which will never be broken. Legacy is up there for most individual assists. And the rookie record is Legacy Peters, Byer, because, yeah, sounds about right, doesn't it? And the individual game record, I mean, it's Byer for points and goals. Carlton had 5 assists. We haven't seen one of those records broken in almost a decade. Gregor could beat McGrattan's PIM record. He could, he won't. I don't dare play him on this team. Like, he's right there. He could be played, but man, the penalty minutes are unbelievable with him. So, as much as I'd like to play him, the only way he gets called up is if someone struggles. With that, it is a new season. Our hopes are high. Some might say we have high, high hopes, even though that song is the worst. Is the worst. Oh boy, let's see how we do here. Give me 1 second here. Alright, we are good. How am I going to play not goons? Well, I got to play the best of the best goons who also don't actively kill the team with penalties. 16, 7-1 as of randomly December 3rd's the next game. As of December 1st, we are in 2nd in our division behind San Jose because, of course, the Sharks are flippin' ridiculous because you see the Sharks. But no, the Sharks are always ridiculous, unfortunately. Legacy, 17 points and a +8. The experiment's working. Niedermeyer with 17 points and a lovely 19 for Uriel Legacy. Joe Byers, 27 points. He has 10 goals. Cameron Carlton back up to 20 points, and Ekman doing well as well, so that second line's working. Third line, Brady Boyce is doing okay. Holmqvist has been phenomenal, as has Lundin. Jose Falk on the fourth line hasn't done much. Janik's been strong. Talixon's been okay, too. So Falk is the one guy I'd look at, but to be honest, he's a +5. No reason to change anything. Bush Johnson's looking good. Abdocator's looking good. Robert Lilia and Zagrapin have been incredible. And Saprikin and Devereaux have been great, too. Goalie-wise, Rantanen with a 913. Billy Bird with a 949 in 8 appearances. hot dog. Billy Bird might just possibly, potentially be the goalie for the future here. Rantanen has some competition here, doesn't he? See how we do moving forward. As the Golden Knights fire their head coach. Not going to worry about it. We did just lose 10-3 to Colorado, so somebody got lit the hell up. Billy Bird's a 10 of the name, isn't it? 23-9-5 as of the turn of the new year. Welcome to January of 2038. Ekman leads the team in points, and we are in first place over the Sharks. We'll do the dirty bird for Billy Bird when he earns it, okay? Give it time. He hasn't earned that yet. Currently in first place in the division and tied for second in the NHL. Not bad. In terms of goals for, we have the fourth best offense in the league. Goals against average, we are tied for really the second lowest, which is pretty sweet. So offense is good, defense is good. 21% on the power play, which is mid-table. Penalty kill is up there at 81%. So we can potentially change up that power play a tiny bit. A tiny bit. Fairness, I'm not sure what we'd want to do. Baseball fan, what's going on? Let's swap legacies, maybe? Let's swap legacies and see what happens. And on the PK, swap legacy and Holmqvist. Works for me. Billy Bird has a 909 now. Rantanen with a 914. Bird's getting a few more starts here as of late. I think we're good to march on. Let's keep going. Team's looking damn good. To February 1st we go. Dallas fires their head coach, who I think used to be an assistant with us. Couple of losses there. Oof. Not the best run of form here through January. Oh boy. Is it just a bad run of form, or are we regressing to the mean? Tough call. 29, 15, and 6. We're now 4 points behind the Shacks, unfortunately. So, it was a worst month of the season so far for us here. Yet we are still a top 5 club. Just for the hell of it, goals for, we are third. Goals against. Yeah, so our defense was really slipping up. Power play slipped up a little bit too. Okay, so just that month, the special teams weren't exactly on point. And in general, the defense really slipped up. Lawrence Legacy has 38 points in 50 games. Fantastic. Niedermeyer looking pretty good with 26 goals. Ariel Legacy is actually scoring more than he normally would. That's bizarre. Joe Byer looking good. Will he hit 30? I don't know. Cameron Carlton's been okay. Ekman's still been great. Boyce is looking solid. Holmqvist with a nice return to form. Lundin's been great. That third line got roughed up a little bit in terms of the production. You could swap Carlton and Holmqvist if you wanted to. I don't really think it's necessary. Honestly, we could drop Legacy and Legacy, Niedermeyer, Ekman. I wonder how that would work. We have changes up and down this lineup. To be honest, I'm not sure what the best decision is here. Not sure what the best choice is here. I think we'll just leave it for the moment. And then again, fourth line, Falk. 13 points and 50 isn't that bad. Janik's been great. Talixon's been great. So, offensively, it's been that Johnson-Advocator pairing that's gotten roughed up a little bit recently. How's the goaltending? 9-10 for Rantanen, 902 for Billy Bird. So the goaltending is leaving a little bit to be desired. If we're being honest. That is perhaps my biggest complaint right now. Honestly, I'm going to make that change. Legacy's not the best center, but we'll get Niedermeyer up there. Let's go with that. We still have a couple of concerns with this team, but for the most part, it's just a matter of waiting to see what happens. I'd say that's where we're at right now. To March 1st we go. Are we going to be a playoff team is the question. It's been a much better month for us. Much, much better. 39, 18, and 6. As of March 1st, we are still, I believe, 2 points behind the Sharks. Joe Byer now leading this team in points. And indeed, we're 2 points back of the Sharks with 19 games to go. Last time we were neck and neck with San Jose, though, good things happen. We are the 6th best team in the NHL right now. Goals for, we have the 3rd best offense behind Philly and San Jose. It's a fish fight, it is. Goals against, we are pretty far down there as well. Power play is up to 23%, which is pretty good. PK is still somewhere mid-table. That's okay. In terms of the points, a fish fight. That's tremendous. Lawrence Legacy still has 44 points in 63 games. Niedermeyer looking great on 34 goals. Real Legacy has kind of struggled. I honestly think we need to get him into a different spot. Byer's been solid, Carlton's been solid, Ekman's been solid. It's tough to complain about that second line, but you could argue... I mean, Niedermeyer is a goal scorer there. You know, obviously for Carlton, 47 points and 63 is okay. Boyce is looking alright. Again, there are definitely changes we can make to the lines. I just don't know what I want to do here. Legacy has not been the same. But what change do you make? I mean, granted, you could drop him down to the 3rd line. Not that I think dropping Legacy down to the 3rd line works. The easy swap to make is he and Ekman. I wouldn't want to drop Legacy down to that 3rd line because Lundin and Holmqvist have been great together. And it just seems kind of like a waste to have Legacy on the 3rd because there's not going to be that great goal scorer. But if we have Legacy with Byer, Byer should be able to shoot the lights out. I'm going to make that change for the moment. Let's swap Ekman and Legacy and see if that wakes up Legacy a little bit. And right now it's a dead heat between Rantanen and Billy Bird for who's going to be our starter heading into the playoffs. Barlow, by the way, has a 9.23 in the AHL. Peterson with a 9.28, so... we are going to have another goalie controversy coming up here. And thankfully, this controversy... yeah, Dallas is 9-50-4, by the way, as was pointed out in the chat. Yeah, we're going to have a goalie controversy, except this time it's going to be in favor of it being for the right reason instead of everybody sucks. Yeah, Dallas has 22 points in 63 games. That is one of the worst teams I've ever seen. We'll go look at their lineup really quickly. They did fire their coach, did they not? And you know when an AI team fires their coach, it condemns that team to being terrible. Yep, I can see why they're bad. That's got to be in part due to the morale, but holy shit. What a way for Lafreniere to finish up his career, huh? Jesus. They do have a 90 overall defenseman. How bad is their cap situation, dude? Jesus. How bad is their cap situation? Oh, no. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Oh, no. They signed a big money guy from Carolina, and... Oh, boy. Lafreniere makes a ton. Heaven makes a ton. Dawes makes a ton. Signed a big money name from Montreal. Oh my god. Dallas might be one of the most mismanaged teams I've ever seen. Holy shit. Oh my god. He's a top 4 defenseman, but that's how bad the morale is. He's a minus 45. The morale is just, it makes it look so much worse. The AI Buffalo Sabres. Oh, that's a nightmare. Can't wait to lose to him. Let's find out. Now we beat him 5-2. Can we catch the San Jose Sharks is the question. We will sim to the midway point of the month. Right after that back-to-back against Florida and CBJ. The Lightning have fired their head coach. And we're on a nice little run here. 5 in a row, actually 6 in a row to start the month. Before losing to San Jose. That's a killer. That's a killer to lose to the Sharks directly. But as it stands, 10 games left, 2 points behind the Sharks. That loss is directly affecting us. Let's take a look at something really quickly here. How's Legacy doing? Yeah, Legacy has racked up quite a few more assists. He'll probably get Joe Byer to 30 goals again. Ekman's on 47. Niedermayer's on 38. Dude, Lawrence Legacy has 16 goals. Alright, I think we got the right idea. And then Janik is just a power play specialist. Let's see what happens. Can we catch the Sharks? Again, we were neck and neck with them the year we went to the Cup final. It is Ottawa. Bad team. We need these points. Thank you. Nice little 5-1 win. We are still behind the Sharks, although we have clinched a playoff spot for the 3rd year in a row. Buffalo. Decent team. We went 5-0. Let's go. Still 2 points behind San Jose, though, with 8 to go. Anaheim. Bad team. We need at least a point. 6-1 win. Let's go. This team is on fire right now. LA, good team, not in the best run of form. San Jose keeps winning too. Can we beat LA? Yes, we can. 3-2 in a shootout. 2 points behind the Sharks. We have a game at hand. Can we beat Toronto? Something we couldn't do enough times in the Cup final. We win 3-1. As it stands, with 5 games left, we are atop this division. The 10 overtime losses for the Sharks are helping a ton. We've won 8 of our last 10. Winnipeg's a decent team. Can we beat them? Yes, we can. Let's fucking go, boys. What a run. We enter April. 4 games left. 2 points clear of the Sharks. Washington sucks. Can we beat them? Yes, we can. 6-5. Have we done it? We haven't clinched yet. We're 2 points clear. Edmonton is abysmal. 1 win in their last 10. Can we win? Yes, we can. 9 wins in our last 10. 4-1 victory. We don't know yet. If the Sharks drop the ball at all, it's our division. 2 points clear. Same amount of games played. If we win one of our final 2 games, we clinch this division. We need 1 win. We play Tampa. Horrible record, but they've won 7 of their last 10. Can we beat them? Yes, we can. We still haven't clinched, apparently. That's scary. We've won 10 in a row. There it is. We survive a slugfest against the Sharks to take the Pacific Division title again. 55 wins. We're going to finish, I think, just short of our career high wins, which was 57. Is that another President's Trophy? And for the second time in 3 seasons, the Goons have won the President's Trophy. It's a curse. We made it to the Cup final the last time we got it. Second time in 3 seasons we've had the top record in the league. Incredible. Incredible. Our final game of the year is against a pretty good Montreal team. How many wins in a row has it been? Has it outright been 10? When's the last time we lost? We haven't lost since we lost to the Panthers and Sharks back-to-back. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9, 10 wins in a row. Can we make it 11 to end this season? Actually, really quickly before that, let's take a look. Joe Byer, 30 goals. He might beat Ovechkin. He might. He's that consistent. We beat Montreal. We ended this season with 11 straight victories and a President's Trophy to show for it. Incredible run from the Goons. What a season. A 72% point percentage. The best team in the league. And for the record, the update on Dallas, they finished with 29 points. Jesus, Marian Hossa. Goals for per game, we finished with a 3.6, which was third best in the league behind Philadelphia and San Jose. Our goals against average is a 2.49, which was tied for the best with the Arizona Coyotes. And surprisingly, the Rangers, who were third, didn't make the playoffs. 97 points and they missed out. Power play was not up there. Is at what, 22%? 22.5%. So our power play isn't incredible. And the PK was up there, though. So the power play is not incredible. The PK, not so great. But, well, I mean, not so bad, but not amazing at 81.6%. We only scored 3 shorthanded goals this season. The Flyers, Bruins, and Sharks. All with a pretty good amount. Around the league, let's take a look here. Ekman led the way, 97 points, a 57-goal season. Again, there is the debate, top line or second line. I think we'll keep him on the top line for now. 3 straight 90-point seasons. Hasn't scored less than 49 goals in 6 consecutive years. Surprisingly, though, he only has 436 goals. He started off a little bit slow. 22, 18, 25, and then he just took off. Matthias Ekman is something else. 31 years old, by the way, guys. 3rd round pick, Mr. Ekman. Joe Byer, 89 points now, 34 years old. It scares me to think that he is that close to retirement. Has never scored less than 30 goals in a season. It is now 660 goals. And in general, 1,336 points in 1,312 games. Oh, captain, my captain. 39 points in 41 playoff games. The one thing that pisses me off about this, well, there's a lot of things that piss me off about franchise mode, but the fact that we don't have a Hall of Fame. You know? Like the fact that in franchise mode, just like in Madden or MLB or NBA especially, that you don't get to see who goes into the Hall of Fame when they retire, because Joe Byer would certainly make it. No doubt about it. Andrew Niedermeyer, though. I mean, he really struggled in the playoffs, but a nice little return to form in the regular season. 45 goals. 3rd straight season with at least 45. Again, as he is up over 700 points now in his career. Uriel Legacy, 63 points, 12 goals, which is a career high. One of the lower assist totals in a while, but 63 points for him. Seemed to do better once we dropped him down to the second line to work with Byer. Cameron Carlton also on that second line, 25 goals, 60 points. A much better return to form for him. Again, still just had that dream playoff run, where it didn't quite work out. Janik, 60 points, only 18 of them on the power play. This dude's unbelievable on the 4th line. Turned into more of an assist machine this year, but another 60-point performance for a 4th liner with power play time. That is unreal. Jesper Lundin, not quite as good as he was last year, but maybe regressing a little bit. Another 20-goal season for the 3rd liner, which is incredible. And Matthias Holmqvist, not quite what he was 2 years ago, but still a pretty good 3rd line option, all things considered. And Brady Boyce, only 34 points, but still not bad for a 3rd liner. with a tiny bit of power play time from the looks of it. Orlando Talixon, 30 points this year as a fourth liner. Pretty happy with that. And then Jose Falk with 26 points as a fourth liner, which I'm pretty happy about. We pretty much know what Jose is capable of at this stage. For the defense, he played at forward. Lawrence Legacy as a rookie, 64 points. Thank God the Lawrence Legacy experiment worked. Top liner Lawrence Legacy. And having him allowed us to keep this defense where Lewis Johnson was great. I mean, look at the plus minuses for this team. Lewis Johnson, now over 260 points in his career. And he's 27 already. Robert Lilia. It's incredible that we kept this defense. It really is. Vladimir Saprikin, I mean, 2 straight seasons, these guys went to free agency as RFAs, and we were able to hold on to them. So Graffin as well was pretty solid. And then goaltending-wise, I think we have our answer. It's going to be Jukka Rantanen who gets the start, but both he and Billy Bird were very, very solid. There's no doubt about it. Both of these guys were fantastic this season. Around the league, leading point getter was Jordan Carlson in Philadelphia. You had Nick Pitt, Terry Noonan, Wesley Marsh, Peltonen, and Francesco Pinelli. All over 100 points. Ekman was up there. In terms of the goal scorers, Pitt led the... Man, there were 360 goal scorers. Fuck's sake. And they were all power forwards who could have been on our team. Motherfucker. Ekman was up there. Another power forward who could have been on our team, and Carpenter. That's just a slap in the face. I don't know why power forwards are so overpowered, pun intended. But they absolutely are. Penalty minute king was Seth Kerslake. The Kerslake. It's all about power forwards, apparently. For the defense, leading scorer was Pyatt. Legacy was 4th in scoring, which is incredible. And he was leading... He might actually win the Norris. You ever heard of Ballyhoo's new track Renegade featuring Ted Brown from Pacifier? Me neither. Deej, we'll have to listen to it in a minute. I think we might have a rookie Norris winner, although Pyatt probably takes it away from him. Should be a Calder winner, though. For the goalies, the winningest was Matt Copeland. I fucking hate that he went to San Jose and is doing so well. Like, really pisses me off, but there's no way we would have paid him $11.5 million. Hopefully after this year he leaves. And then, hey, another former goalie of ours in Zigomanis was also up there for wins with Colorado. Also, Carter Hart hasn't retired. He's in Toronto still. So, yeah. Shutout leader was Kevin Cavanaugh with the Yotes. Winkler was also up there. He is now in Pittsburgh. So, yeah, all of our former goalies got paid a shitload of money. Vezina probably goes to Bradley or Cohen Motzko in Florida. In terms of the goals, no goalie goals this year. For the rookies, I think we have a Rookie of the Year in Lawrence Legacy. I think we do. Unless it gives it to a Ginla or maybe like Jenkins or Manderville because of the goals. I think we have a Rookie of the Year in Lawrence Legacy. Odds we run into Bobby Peters in the playoffs. I don't even know where the hell Bobby Peters ended up. We didn't look. Josephson was worse for Vegas this year. Did Bobby Peters retire? We know he didn't retire. Jalen Bengoa, curse name. Where the hell? Oh, Bobby, no. Well, he went to Columbus and didn't do so hot. He did get a $3 million contract, though. I miss Bobby Peters. I miss him. That's a shame. One hell of a season for the team. In terms of the lines, again, there is a debate over who plays where. Again, I think Talixon, Falk, Janik make up a hell of a fourth line. The only other option would be sending down Bobby Boyce, which doesn't work. I mean, I guess you could argue Holmqvist, but he doesn't really deserve to be sent down. You know? So I think, again, that's the only real argument is swapping Holmqvist for Janik there. Carlton deserves a spot in the top 6. I mean, again, there are debatable changes. I think we leave it. But at least we know, again, we have versatility if the lines struggle, and Jukka Rantanen barely is our guy for the start of this playoff run. So we have depth, which is insane to think. Is it Los Angeles? No, it is not. It will be the Winnipeg Jets. Oh my god, hold on, wait. That means we got moved over to the better side of the bracket. No, we didn't. Damn it, that's right, the Jets come over. I was hoping we got moved to the Colorado, LA, St. Louis, Arizona side of the bracket. Which means if we win this, we have to go through St. Louis or through San Jose or Calgary. But we can't quite look past Winnipeg. An 11-0 run heading into the playoffs. The Jets stand in our way in the first round.